Here we go, Vision Realty Group, Austin, Texas. My name's Pauly Campanero, owner of the Vision Realty Group. And today's How's the Market Real Estate Report is gonna address all of the numbers for the greater Austin area to understand better whether you should buy or sell or invest in real estate now, whether you should wait, and give you much more clarity with what's happening for the real estate numbers in the greater Austin, Texas area. Let's jump in. Okay, so we're gonna look at Travis and Williamson County, the two major counties that incorporate the greater Austin, Texas area. Now, Travis County is the more urban portion, the city center of the city of Austin, and Williamson County tends to be a little bit more rural for the northern bedroom communities like Cedar Park, Leander, Georgetown, Liberty Hill, Leander, Round Rock, Pflugerville. And so let's look at both these counties. Okay, so for Travis County from August, we had a median price point of $570,000 to September, a median price point of $550,000. That's a 4% depreciation. Now, since May, we're down 18% for the county of Travis. That's a pretty big number. For Williamson County, in the month of August, we were at $475,000 and for a median price point, and for the month of September, it came down additionally, a 4% drop, $455,000 for Williamson County. So across the board, we've seen a 4% depreciation from month to month, August to September in 2022. Now, since May, we're down 11% in Williamson County as well. Also, not good numbers overall in a relative short period of time, 4 months, 18% in Travis County, 11% in Williamson County. Seems like we could be crashing. I'd argue that, and I'll address that towards the end of the video, so stay tuned for my summary in regards to all the numbers and what that means, because I don't think we're crashing. I do believe there's a correction. Let's stay focused on the numbers though. So for closed sales, we saw approximately 2,500 homes sold in the month of September, which means 5,000 people decided they wanted to sell their home or buy a home. So not too bad, a little below average for the month of September, but promise in regards to people wanting to take action, even though the interest rates are up, even though they know that the prices are down, there's still people in motion. Okay, so for active listings, we're hanging around 11,000 homes. Now that number has stayed relatively stable over the last several weeks. I thought that it would actually move a little bit faster forward. That number has been increasingly moving faster month over month, but in the last few weeks it's slowed down, and active listings have actually maintained pretty steady, hanging right at around 11,100. Hasn't moved too much. That's good news, because the inventory continuing to move at a fast rate forward, upwards of 6, 7, 8, 9 months would be bad for us. We're hanging around 3 months supply of homes for sale. So the fact that maybe there's some reservation from sellers on wanting to put their property on the market has kept the market relatively steady. So for buyers, that means that they're gonna have to make a move on something if they want to buy. Now, we are seeing less buyers in the market because interest rates are up. They're double from what they were at the beginning of the year. The feds plan on raising the rates maybe 2 more times. We could see interest rates as high as 9% or possibly higher. So if you're waiting for the rates to go down, maybe you buy now and then wait to refinance later, because look, while prices are coming down, interest rates are going up, and so there's this dichotomy really of people saying, well, I'll hold off. Well, if you hold off, while prices may have come down another 5 to 10%, which is very likely, interest rates may have gone up another 1 to 2%. Pretty easily, probably that's gonna happen. And so how much money are you really saving when you can get a lower rate now? Because in my opinion, and in what the feds have indicated, interest rates are going up. Okay, so I think what I'm most surprised about is to see that we've seen that much depreciation in that short a time frame. I think I would have felt it would have been a little bit less, but look, how much more depreciation are we going to see? Okay, so there's a couple indicators here. Being in the business 20 years, having been through the great housing recession, and have lived in one of the epicenters of disaster. I was in Las Vegas 2008, 9, 10, 11, and 12. My business, while the market was crashing, my business was flourishing because I knew how to interpret the market and how to provide good consultation to people, whether they were considering to buy or sell at that time. Gives me a leg up on understanding what's happening right now and where the market's going. So you hear people saying, well, I'll hold off and I'll wait until spring. Look, the market's not going to be better in spring. We know that there's more depreciation coming because from where properties have closed for, have sold for, we see pending properties below that. We see active properties below that. And then the clear indicator on it getting worse faster is days on market. And for those properties that are actively on the market unsold, for price points that are below the more recent pending properties, not yet closed, that's not a good sign. So I absolutely anticipate another 10 to 15%. We've lost about 18% in Travis County. We could see another 10 to 15%. There were people saying we could lose 30 or 40%. We could easily lose 25%. I think we could lose an additional 10 or 15%. So look, if you're waiting for the spring, because historically the spring is a time where more people are out and about looking for properties, which is true, there will be much more people out and about looking for properties in the spring in 2023, looking for great deals because they know that prices have fallen even further, and there's really things on sale at this point for the spring of 2023. So look, if you have to sell your home, you need to sell now. You need to bite the bullet and understand that what you can get now is going to be better than what you can get December, January, February, or March upcoming. The market is not going to get better in the next several months. And if you can hold, then look, understand that hold is going to mean 3 years minimum. Because if we lose 25%, we've lost 18% already in Travis County. If we lose another 10%, that's 30%. Then how long will it take to make up that 30%? How much will we make up in 2023? We'll probably be lucky to make up something in 2023. It's more realistic that we skid across the bottom on 2023 and we don't begin to see recovery till 2024. So look, to make up that 30%, you're looking at 3 years would be optimistic. 4 to 5 years is more likely. So if you can hold and you have cash flow and you're not in a position where you need to liquidate, then hold on to your property, because for long-term real estate, it still will appreciate. We're going to see dividends later on. If for some reason you think that you would really like to, or you're really going to need to sell within the next 12 months, look, sooner is better. Time is your enemy. So get moving and get into a conversation that understands how to strategically position your property and when to go to market, what days to go to market, what months go to market, that makes sense for you, so that you can maximize your profit and save as much of your equity as possible. Because time is your enemy, it's a save game. We really got to make sure that we're saving as much of your equity as possible with every step and every opportunity possible. Okay, now look, if you're a buyer right now, when should you jump in? Now, I just talked a few minutes ago about waiting, and how waiting, with even though prices are going to continue to go down, that interest rates are going to continue to go up. When does it make sense to move for you? Properties are going to continue to be on sale. I think there are going to be fantastic opportunities upcoming here in the winter months. And if you're an investor, and a lot of investors that we do business with, we work with quite a bit of investors, they're licking their chops on the opportunities. Now, if you're a traditional buyer and you're figuring out, how can I afford the payment? Look, there's lots of opportunities, and we're negotiating a lot of these deals. We get the sellers to contribute to the buy down, and your interest rate can be as low as 4 or 5%, and it makes the payment a lot more affordable. Now, there's some creative things that we're doing with that so that you can win, so that it makes more sense. And so look, these are crazy times, and nobody can absolutely predict, but here's what we know. The market's gonna continue to come down a little bit. Interest rates are going to continue to go up a little bit. How much is a little bit? Look, if you got a crystal ball, let me borrow it. So look, Vision Group, your vision, our mission, as we continue to bring valuable information and more importantly, interpret it for you so that you can make better decisions on your real estate needs to buy, sell, or invest in the greater Austin, Texas area. Hey, we appreciate your trust. Subscribe, continue to watch, because that really motivates me to create better videos for you guys so that you have advantages and opportunities to be able to protect yourselves in these upcoming times, really protect yourselves and make smart decisions. See you soon.